Hi guys, this week flooding has caused immense damage to homes across the United Kingdom. The support for the victims seems to be even more limited than usual. There was a harrowing story of a man who found a relative face down in the water. People have also lost their homes, and in many cases they will not see any insurance money. The assistance from government seems to be lacking too, and perhaps to add insult to injury, the Environment Secretary Therese Coffey was invited by a local MP to visit the area. Why she even bothered to turn up is anyone's guess. Have a listen.
Yeah, please go inside to help yourself.
Okay,
because everybody else has, and there's no, it's not a home anymore, it's just a shell of water. And so what do you think?
Yeah, I can imagine it's very
You can ask me what I think, please don't, because...
No, I look, it's very upsetting, I know. I've no personal experience of the impact of this sort of level.
When we were evacuated in the early hours of whatever morning we are on now, I don't know what date it is, we were told to go to the leisure centre and it was shut. I sat for an hour and a half in a pub car park in dark because we didn't know where to go, because everybody we contacted didn't help, nobody replied. I phoned the police, they told me they couldn't do anything. I phoned the fire brigade, they couldn't do anything. They came, 10 minutes later, the police moved my car, reversed it into next door neighbour's car, and left that, then told us they could get us out. I had to get my 17-year-old daughter out in her bare feet because they wouldn't help us get out of the house.
And the
well, I'm very sorry to hear that.
It flooded exactly the same as it did before, up here, over to Meaden, and then everywhere just flooded around here. And we just left again. This has happened, just left to his own devices.
Well, I've come today.
I know you have.
Brendan invited me to come up, understanding the impact, particularly because of some of the timeliness of the warnings.
What is the point of Therese Coffey? Now, notice when she was listening to the lady here who's describing the disaster that's unfolded in her area, Therese Coffey, like, she's not listening. She's not showing empathy here. But that's not the main point of this. The main point is, why the hell is this happening again, where people are not being provided with the resources they need to overcome this problem? The man later in the interview said, this is the second time this has happened. So what have the Tories been doing for the last 13 years? Why haven't they set aside funding to provide support for people, emergency support for people? Why hasn't there been a plan put in place? So when this happens again, the emergency services, the civil defense or whatever, can jump to action and deal with this, provide people with support, have facilities available where people can go spend the night, get a hot meal, get warm blankets, maybe a change of clothes or something. Why isn't there that put in place? Why wasn't that done? As was pointed out, this is not the first time. If this was some sort of emergency situation where it had never happened before, okay, the government should plan for these things anyway. But this has happened before. So you have no excuse to just turn up and go, well, I'm sorry. That's not good enough. What is the point? Did Therese Coffey turn up with the army to help people, to help clean out this water, to help reinforce people's homes, to provide them with hot meals, provide them with facilities? No. She just turned up because she was told to turn up. She was invited by the local MP. Probably the local MP says, please come down here. People have been calling me saying, where the hell is the government? Where the hell is the Secretary of State? If you don't turn up, I'm going to lose my seat. Unfortunately for the local MP, it doesn't make any difference. Therese Coffey turning up will make no difference whatsoever because she's completely useless. She doesn't care. I've said before, how did she become a minister? Is it collect 10 crisp packets and become a minister or something? Is it a coupon system that Rishi Sunak has? Completely useless, but not actually helping people, not providing them with the support they need. These terrible things happen. And the government can't stop them in many cases. But they have to be there to provide people with the support they need. And if the government actually did, if the Tories actually were able to jump to action, have everything ready in place, provide people with what they need, the people, of course, they're struggling and they're suffering because of the flooding, but they would actually have a positive view of the government. This would actually benefit the Tories, but they're too lazy and they don't want to spend money on ordinary people. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.